John Torode has been sacked as MasterChef presenter after it emerged that an allegation against him of using racist language was upheld. He will no longer work on the show after an allegation he used an extremely offensive racist term was upheld in a report, the BBC has said. This comes after an 8-month investigation into his co-host, Greg Wallace, which upheld 45 out of 83 complaints of bad behavior and eventually resulted in his axing from the broadcaster. On Monday, Torode said he had no recollection of the incident, adding, "I do not believe that it happened." But on Tuesday, it emerged he had been dismissed. Meanwhile, his former co-star Wallace was sacked last week as dozens more people came forward to BBC News with allegations against him. He has always denied the claims. The controversy over MasterChef started last year, when BBC News first revealed claims of inappropriate sexual language by Wallace, claims he has denied. Just days after the verdict on Wallace was announced, the document also upheld a complaint that an unnamed person used a racial phrase once several years ago. Ahead of being formally identified, Torode took to Instagram and issued a statement, writing, "For the sake of transparency, I can confirm that I am the individual who is alleged to have used racial language on one occasion." Although the TV chef insisted that he has absolutely no recollection of the incident. A BBC spokesperson said on Tuesday, John Torode has identified himself as having an upheld allegation of using racist language against him. This allegation, which involves an extremely offensive racist term being used in the workplace, was investigated and substantiated by the independent investigation led by the law firm, Lewis Silkin. John Torode denies the allegation. He has stated he has no recollection of the alleged incident and does not believe that it happened. He also says that any racial language is wholly unacceptable in any environment. John Torode's contract on MasterChef will not be renewed. In his lengthy statement, the Australian native added, "The allegation is that I did so sometime in 2018 or 2019, in a social setting, and that the person I was speaking with did not believe that it intended in a malicious way and that I apologized immediately afterwards. I have absolutely no recollection of any of this, and I do not believe that it happened. However, I want to be clear that I've always had the view that any racial language is wholly unacceptable in any environment. I'm shocked and saddened by the allegation as I would never wish to cause anyone any offense." Torode continued, "However, I want to be clear that I've always had the view that any racial language is wholly unacceptable in any environment. I'm shocked and saddened by the allegation as I would never wish to cause anyone any offense." It comes after a report led by the law firm Lewis Silkin into the behavior of former MasterChef presenter Wallace that found 45 of 83 allegations against him were substantiated.